Yo, Professor McStud coming at you live from Robinson Junior High. We're going to be talking about equations in y equals mx plus b form. So this is our non-proportional relationships that we're going to be talking about. So here's our first example. We have Buzzy's Electric Company charges $50 for a delivery charge for offering electricity to a company. It's 9 cents per each kilowatt. Write an equation if it uses X amount of kilowatts. So see this word per, each, every, all of those are going to tell you the number that goes next to X. Okay, so we kind of talked about this a little bit the other day about how, slope is that unit rate. That is what goes in front of X. So here I kind of made a table. It kind of helps you out to see how that works out. And then you can see if you have X amount, then you plug in X for that variable that was changing each kilowatt and to find out what that is. So if different people use different kilowatts, so they use this formula to see what your monthly bill is going to be. So this is how they will work that out. All right, so a plane is flying at 32,000 feet in the air. 3,200. It starts descending, going down at a rate of 50 feet per minute. Write an equation to show the plane's altitude y. So the plane's altitude is going to be y, how high it's in the air, after X minutes. So you see how it says per minute? That's the number that goes with slope. That's my unit rate. That's my slope. But it's descending. It's going down. My plane altitude is going down. Where did it start at? 3,200 feet up in the air. There's your equation. If you need to do a table, you can do a table if you'd like, but really that's all there is to it. Being able to read this. Some people can see it without doing a table. Some people need to do the table to be able to do this. All right, so it says Addie makes $2,000 every month working for Boot Barn. She also makes $4.50 for each pair of boots that she sells. Write an equation to show Addie's monthly paycheck Y. So the monthly paycheck is going to be Y. She sells X amount of boots. So let's just pretend. Let's go ahead. If you were one that needs to do a table here. So let's say that she sold 0 pairs of boots. How much is she going to make? $2,000. Regardless, she could do absolutely no selling at all, and she makes $2,000. If she sells 1, she makes $2,000. $2,004.50. And then 2, $2,009. So keep adding on $4.50 every single time. That's my constant rate of change. That's my slope. That's my M. So Y equals my slope, my constant rate of change, 450x. Where did I start out at? So before, this was always 0, 0. We learned this before. But now that it doesn't start out 0, 0, it starts at 0, 2,000, I'm going to be plus 2,000. So that would tell you. So if she needed to say, I need $25,000 or $2,500 for my paycheck this month, then she can calculate how many boots she needs to sell. Or if she's already calculated up, she can say, oh, I can plan on this much money this month. So that's kind of sort of how these equations work and how you can sort of use these to predict different things. As your X changes, your Y will also change. Remember that this is your slope, that's M. This is your Y-intercept, or your B. That's where it crosses the Y-axis. That's what makes it non-proportional, is because it doesn't go through 0, 0. All right, so that's what I have for you for basically writing equations for non-proportional situations.